What's up, guys? Okay, apparently we're back with the drunk state trooper, Sarah Clasen, however you pronounce it, I don't know. This was the second video I did on her. I guess it had been around August when it was dropping. And apparently there's another little update on the situation going on with her, but we'll see where we were at and then we'll see where we're going. So yeah, she's been involved in an accident and she's blamed everybody but herself, and turns out she was drunk. This is the second video. Like I said, this was from August. The other one would have probably been from June or July. Anyway, you can go back and look at them and we'll have a follow-up here in a second. Also, I'd like to know, she was put on paid administrative leave. Of course, they always are. They're supposed to be doing a blood draw, and then they decide they're not going to do it because they were under the impression that the hospital was going to do it. They can do a blood draw anytime they want to. I thought this was going to go back and show the...
Recently wrapped up. They were having it on this case. So, Austin, what is the latest? What can you tell us?
Yeah, hi there, Wendy, once again. And for our viewers that are just getting home, maybe from work, we are keeping you updated on this story that has so many people talking. Now, I am here at Richland Police Headquarters because around 5:15 tonight, Richland Police and the commander, Damon Jensen, they spoke to the media for the first time since this happened over the weekend. Now, the crash happened on Saturday night just after 7:30 p.m. This at the intersection of SR 240 and Village Parkway in Richland. And bear with me, I've got a lot of notes here, so let me bring you up to date. Now, when police got to the scene, 20-year-old Josier Sanchez, who was operating a motorcycle, well, he was found lying on the side of the road, and when officers arrived, they saw somebody giving CPR. He was taken to Cadillac Medical Center where he later died. Now, the suspect in the case, 35-year-old Sarah Clasen, the off-duty Washington State Patrol trooper, made her first court appearance today, and I believe we have some video from that. We were inside the courtroom, so if we can, let's go to that video right now. Police say that Clasen was traveling west, heading home. She tried to take a left turn onto Village Parkway. Sanchez was going east.
Here's the judge. Can we please stop? Also, the charge as of now is vehicular homicide, which carries 6.5 to 8.5 years in prison. You think that would be a higher prison sentence. But they're investigating to see if the guy on the motorcycle played any role at all as a contributing factor to the accident. And if they find he did, the charges will, of course, be downgraded.
Clasen was turning left onto Village, and that caused the deadly crash. In court today, both sides argued for almost 30 minutes. Eric Eisinger, Benton County prosecutor, argued that Clasen's bail be set to $150,000, stay on a 72-hour hold, and relinquish her guns. The judge, after hearing both sides, decided to release her on her own recognizance, saying that she has no prior criminal history and is not a flight risk. She's going to be
Released her on her own recognizance. They asked for $150,000. You're not getting that treatment. Sorry, you are not getting that treatment. And 72-hour hold, not really needing that. Because, you know, she's a good girl other than, you know, killing somebody driving drunk. And she relinquished 0 guns. The only thing they implemented is that she can't drive any vehicle unless it has an ignition interlock device installed. She was ordered to obtain alcohol monitoring device within 48 hours post-release. Now, alcohol monitoring devices, they have transdermal ones for the continuous monitoring, and it tracks alcohol over time to ensure compliance with the court order. They have bracelets that will detect alcohol through sweat, and it samples the sweat every 30 minutes. And then they have portable breathalyzers. You blow into it, it measures the alcohol content, and it can also provide GPS and photo verification that confirms the user's identity and location. So they're looking, like I said, they're looking at the charges of vehicular homicide, but until then, she is placed on paid administrative leave. Thank you, taxpayers. Anyway, that's where we're at this one. Here's the follow-up as of right now.
We are a few months out from WSP Trooper Sarah Clasen's suspected DUI vehicular homicide trial, which according to court documents is currently set for February. Now, we investigate the bar police say she was at right before the crash. Video of Richland police executing a search warrant at Moon Palace back in March of this year that was anything but ordinary. Police suspected possible destruction of evidence. And
they hiding all kinds of shit out there at that bar.
And possible
they don't want to get closed down.
Interference of their investigation. But that is not all. Our Wendy Redmond joins us now as Apple Valley News Now investigates to protect.
And yes, if you serve someone and you know they are already well under the influence, they can shut you down.
And serve.
Through extensive open records requests, we got our hands on video showing police speaking with the Moon Palace employee who says she served Clasen drinks that day. Plus, you'll also hear from a woman who says she's Clasen's best friend and was drinking with her before the deadly crash.
I feel like there are so many places that you could hide the stuff that we are looking for.
New body cam video as police executed a search warrant at Moon Palace in Richland. This just
when Moon Palace knew the heat was coming down, they likely burnt them receipts.
Days after officials say off-duty trooper Sarah Clasen was driving under the influence and crashed into a motorcycle, claiming rider Josef Sanchez's life. Richland police noted this was not how their searches normally go, as they felt the bar manager, Brad Wu, was not cooperating.
We were hoping to do this with your cooperation, but we can do it this way as well.
When they first entered to initiate their search for important evidence in their vehicular homicide investigation, they noticed something interesting. The front doors locked. You must enter through a side door. After kicking customers out,
you guys are gonna have to leave. I'm sorry.
Also, most places the front doors can't be locked during business hours.
Police began looking for receipts and
it's a fire hazard.
Other financial documents showing what Clasen may have had to drink that night, but found nothing. So they started asking questions.
I will ask you again. Did you only have 2 customers?
No, I did not have 2 customers.
Okay, so where is the transactions for the rest of the customers that happened on the first?
I don't keep track of them. I told you they order a drink like this guy did.
So you have no record of who was here?
I don't have no records on who was here.
No records and not much information.
Were you working on
But I think they got video showing her going in there.
Saturday?
I was not working on Saturday.
Okay, who was working on Saturday?
One of the other girls.
Okay, who was the other girls that were working on Saturday?
They're just a couple of employees.
Okay.
So
what are the names?
I don't really want to answer anything because I don't know what it's going to turn into.
So you were not working here Saturday night?
I was here, but I wasn't working, so that's all I have to say on that.
So you wouldn't be able to tell me yes or no whether these 2 people were here or not?
I'm not going to say, so why not? I just don't want to say.
Police also spoke with 2 employees. One was working that night and said she served Clasen drinks.
She's not here.
Police spoke with her on the phone.
Was anybody else serving them, or was it just you?
Brad, my boss, probably served them their first drink, because like I said, they were there when I got there.
Sure, okay. And then you did the rest?
Yes.
Okay.
Officials asked Brad if he knows Sarah Clasen and her husband.
They've been here a long time ago.
This place is called Cheers.
One officer speculated he felt Clasen's receipts may have been destroyed.
He's destroyed evidence. He knows who they are. But not only that, but he has destroyed evidence.
When pressing further, the bar manager appeared to push back.
I feel like he is interfering with our investigation, and I think he needs to leave. Sir, you need to leave. Sir, you need to leave.
I'm just gonna sit right here.
You're not going to sit right here. You are going to be obstructing our investigation, and you will be in handcuffs. You understand?
We're here on a search warrant.
I'll sit by the door.
You can sit outside the door. We are going to search the premises. Do you understand?
At one point,
Hey, check this out.
officers even searched trash cans in hopes of finding the missing receipts.
Yes, that would be the likely place they would be, unless he, completely took them somewhere else and destroyed them.
It's like puzzle pieces. You ready to put a puzzle together?
But they seemed to conclude that was not the paperwork they were looking for.
I'm sure it's the garbage or burned it or something.
These receipts hold extra importance in this case, as Moon Palace does not take credit cards, according to one employee.
We do cash only.
Okay.
I can tell you that.
Officers spoke with the other employee about record keeping as well.
They always run a tab.
Tab. Okay, so they had a tab on Saturday. Did you fill the tab out?
Yeah.
Officials expanded their search to include receipts for the months leading up to the crash. They found about 40 tabs for the Clasens dated from December through the end of February. They say the records show the Clasens being at Moon Palace often several days of the week, as they highlighted here, but still no bar records showing they were there on that fateful day.
I would wonder how many times she was under the influence and actually working.
However, police say they were there, as surveillance video appears to show Clasen arriving at 3:24, staying for about 4 hours, then leaving at 7:26. She then picked up a pizza according to this surveillance video, and minutes later, crashed. Police also spoke with a person they say Clasen and her husband were drinking with that night. She identifies herself as Clasen's best friend.
She only had one drink while I was with her.
Was there anybody else at your guys' table?
No.
Other than
She only had one drink while I was with her, but you know if somebody's intoxicated or not.
it was just the three of you guys?
Yes.
Officials went back to Moon Palace the next month to return some items. This time, they say the manager seemed to be of a different demeanor when discussing missing receipts.
I didn't destroy anything. I heard the side of the story. I don't have a statement. It's not gonna end well no matter what. I mean, the way the news is, it's already decided, so.
So either you have the opportunity to make a statement, or people are going to come to their own conclusions. So you have control over the narrative in that regard. So it's up to you.
That's fine.
These missing receipts could carry importance in not only the criminal case against Clasen, but also the civil suit where Moon Palace is named. We reached out to Moon Palace and their attorney about this report, but did not hear back. We also reached out to the Washington State Liquor and Cannabis Board. Documents we received show no violations for Moon Palace in the last 5 years. Wendy Redman, Apple Valley News Now, investigates.
We want to stress again that Bradley Wu, manager of Moon Palace, has not been charged with a crime concerning this case as of this date. He has been named as a defendant in a civil lawsuit brought by Sanchez's family for their son's death.
Good. Anyway, stop. See what the comments got to say about this one. Just right quick. Based on the past receipts, it looks like they were alcoholics to drink that many days in a short period. Is telling, yes, it's a big club and you ain't in it. They go to the bar multiple times a week for months. They show up every now and then. A regular citizen would have been arrested at the accident scene and had our day in court. The cop gets neither, thanks to videos some people are actually seeing the witnessing seeing and witnessing the obvious difference in perks of being a public servant. Exactly. Free drinks don't leave receipts. Yes. Who cares? They don't need receipts from the bar to prove what they already have. Her BA blood alcohol content, which proves she was DUI. Yes. 4 hours, 1 drink, pretty sus. Yes. Hats off to these officers. If you watch the original body cam video of the incident, you'll see several officers who tried to cover. Yes, for sure, you will. You'll see that, and it's total bullshit because you would have been in jail awaiting your day in court. So, yeah. Miss Sarah Clasen. That's right with this one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Miss Special Treatment right here. Like, share, subscribe. Also, like, I don't know if I said at the beginning, 82% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. Click the button and we'll move along. Let me know what you think about this one, and I'm out.